feeding in, we are repeating in, we are believing in. It's time for us to shift our mind from best in the world to best for the world. Make decisions intentional, to take decisions intentional, making decisions intentional. Make decisions intentional, to take decisions intentional, making decisions intentional. It creates a new world to mind a shift, intentionality, perceptuality, conceptuality. We are choosing to shift our mind to best for the world, best for our world. Make decisions intentional, to take decisions intentional, making decisions intentional. Make decisions intentional, to take decisions intentional, making decisions intentional.
Good evening, picture lovers.
And poet lovers, and definitely to all of you who are picture poets and lovers. Now it went odd. Again.
It's getting late.
It's getting late. Okay, so
Right.
yeah, couldn't you just mood frame us?
Yes, I will. So this will be a session where we will show some pictures, because I'm a photographer and a picture poet, and we will sort of try to reflect a bit on the pictures and see how they can touch or move us, and we'll see where we end up. It will be picture poetry session. Let's leave it like that for now.
And very often you are called Roland Gudinge, and I go on under the name Stella Nordahl.
How true is that? Yes.
So you have prepared something for us.
I have indeed. I have a series of pictures.
I'm just thinking, you have taken them before, right? It's not like you just pile them up. You have for how many days, weeks, months, or years do they embrace? Just before we start.
Oh, that's a good question.
Is it like 1?
No. It's more like probably at least 5, 6, 7, maybe even 10 years. Some of them. So there's a lot of time in a way captured here as well.
Okay, so
on a pile.
On a pile, and an area. Is it from all over the world or some specific parts of the world?
I would say these are generally from around here in southern Sweden, Skåne, not far away at all, which I think is it has a point in itself. We don't have to move around or travel very far to experience beauty, if you will.
So it's in your near area. And
yes.
You've been there with your camera, so that's why we are now sitting here.
Exactly.
And you're a picture poet. That's so just everyone knows that.
Yeah.
And that's how I know you. The first time I ever saw you, you stood up on an early business meeting, early in the morning. My name is Roland Gudinge. I'm a picture poet. And I was, wow. Some years ago now.
It is a couple of years ago, yeah, and it's a choice.
We have, it is it's a choice by heart, by nature.
By nature, yeah.
Okay, so we have a way of working for we have a methodology for this.
We do
show. So the idea, just to recap it, because we just invented it. You have tried out to do this before, and you want me to do something, and yourself to do something.
So the idea is that we show a picture on the screen, like now, and then first you reflect on it and share whatever you feel, think, experience, so on, and then I can perhaps, if needed, add some comments on how I look at it, and then we'll try to maybe create something new, even.
Yeah,
we'll try that.
And this is the first, and I have a suggestion. to add because I love poetry. I don't know if I can manage this, but I have an idea, and that is we do as you said, and then I try to add a small poem in the end. Yeah, let's see how that works.
Fantastic.
Okay, so this is the first picture.
It is.
This is now actually. This is Eastern for me. So I see the sun, I see the Eastern. I maybe even see the Eastern bunny. Isn't it there somewhere? Those are, I don't know what the English word are those on those flowers, but I know the Swedish word of them. I have them all over my garden, but I can also see that there are some other flowers in the background. Probably I know them in Swedish. I might even feel that this is a specific place in my heart. It's close to the university in Lund for me. I don't know where it's taken it. I'm just talking about this picture, and there is a library connected to the university. It's a large building, and I've been there many times during this specific period every year. I used to live in Lund, which is a city holding a university in Sweden, and close to this library is like a fantastic area of blue ocean of flowers every spring, and those yellow Easter bunnies. I really like them. I'm so glad that there are two of them together on this picture, because it seems that they are in love. They're very close, and they seem to be happy. I don't know if a flower can be that, but I guess it can. And yeah, that's maybe I should add something, because this is a period during the year which is, in some sense, I know it by heart every year, but then it's over very quick. So a very special period where everything starts to flourish. Those are some of the first flowers during the spring. Not exactly the first, but they're quite early in the year. And what else do I see here? There's an enormous depth in this picture. Not to overanalyze it, but as the flowers in the middle are in the center and they are focused, and the sun is really, really glowing in them, there is also a huge amount of something else in the picture. I think I hold it there.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, I think I'm not really sure either about the English name. I think they're called daffodils. Could be. Anyway, this was actually taken about a year ago. Very close to my home in Landskrona, close to the very nice arts exhibition building by the castle in Landskrona. And I really like those two flowers. As you said, Stellan, it's very important for me too that they are sort of like a couple. And it's so much about those two there hanging together, no distancing needed. And of course, there's something about the background as well. Some other color there that goes very well with the yellow, I would say. And maybe even it is a shape of a bunny there somewhere. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so this is about, I guess, closeness, a couple, probably some kind of love between the two there. And the depth and the colors in the picture. So are you
yeah, I have an
creating
idea.
poetry here.
I'll just see if it works. Yeah. The sun and you and me and all the daffodils we see. They are bringing in the love. And how funny, as it also brings us an Easter bunny.
Wow. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I like that. Should
Cool.
we try out the next one?
Yeah, let's
so
do
we
that.
don't like half an hour later, we're still on picture one.
Yeah, let's go.
Why? Oops, maybe I shouldn't have gone in that direction. I should go backwards. That's right. Okay, so this is something new for me. I haven't seen this picture at all. I don't even know what I see here. Again, here is warmness. I mean, I don't know what it is at all. I can't even say what I see, not yet. So what I know and is that I feel something when I see it. Warmness, fuzziness. In some sense, it tells me a lot. And at the same time, it tells me nothing. And it could be that it's some kind of a flower in the front. I don't know. Maybe. Or yeah, maybe there are branches of something or grass, or I don't know what in the back. Could it be a sun? Could it be an ocean? Maybe an ocean of sun. I feel a little bit confused here. Is that a feeling to be held in a picture? Yeah, I guess so. I can't find myself here in this picture. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I feel confused when I look at it. I don't know where to put my eyes. I mean, there is some kind of a focus in the picture, but I don't know where to focus my eyes on. And at some point, as I said before, it's like a lot and nothing, like a lot of information and at the same time, no information. Strange. Yeah, that's me. And I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, that's so interesting to hear. Yeah. Obviously, there's a lot more in a way in this picture than the previous one. And I sort of like as well that it's yeah, I'm not sure if it's confusing, but it can be different things. It's not obvious what it is, as you say. It could even be a fire back there. But it actually is a sunset through some bushes. I don't exactly remember where I took this. It looks like sort of a rose, the flower there, but then again, the rest of the branches does not look like a rose. So there's a lot of confusion here, but I still like it. It's some pictures could be not so obvious. And you can see a lot of different things. It looks like a butterfly somewhere there sitting with its wings up. It's a bit fuzzy. There's a lot of warmness. It's very warm. I mean, it could be, as I said, it could be a fire. Could have been. But I can understand your confusion, definitely.
So I have an idea here.
And it's both dark and light at the same time.
Okay, I will try this. Tell me more, tell me more. I'm confused. Fire, an ocean of sun, bushes, butterfly, dark and light. I'm confused on a higher level.
Good one.
Mm.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
Honestly. Okay, we go for the next.
Next one.
Ooh,
Woo.
here comes the sun.
Yeah.
Here comes the sun. Okay, so this one talks to me of many reasons. I mean, the tree here in the front or in the background. I don't know if it's in the background, but it's in the front. It looks like the roots of a tree. And still it's not. Or is it? And I love the little bird. There is a shadow of the bird. Do you see it? It's in the cloud. It's like the little bird has a big, maybe not shadow, more shadow being. And as it flies there, is it on its way to the sun? I don't think so, but maybe it's on its way to the tree. But you know, when you stand, there are, like, I don't know exactly what the name of those balls are, where you have a big electrical ball, and if you touch it with your hands, it gets electrified, and yeah, it's like that. I don't know what they're called, but it's electrifying. I really love this picture. Can I have a copy of it?
Of course. You can make a big print for your office here. Yeah, this one is one of my favorites as well. It's, I think, a couple of years old. It's taken in the hills north of Landskrona. So it's a couple of kilometers from home. No, almost no travel required. And I remember driving there, and I saw that the sun was setting, of course, and I took some fairly ordinary sunset pictures first, and then I saw this tree, and I realized that if I ran, I could get it in front of the sun before it set totally. So I was a bit in a hurry, and the tree is very, very long, far away. So I had one of these huge lenses, and it makes it sort of compressed, the picture. The tree can be close or far away, and the sun even looks like it's quite close. And as you said, the tree looks, I mean, it could almost be upside down. It could be roots. It looks, well, you mentioned electric, but the roots or the branches of the tree actually look electrified or electrocuted. Some of them really stand out like that. And the bird adds something to it, definitely. And also the cloud up there sort of gives a balance to the whole picture. And also the fact that there's a hill, and the ground is not flat. And on that hill, you can also see the sun in the grass on the ground, reflecting down there. Yeah, it's a cool one, if I may say so.
Yeah, a really interesting picture. I really love it.
It's different.
I'm thinking here. I would like to have an end of this that I don't have yet, so maybe we can try to read it and see if we can find the end together.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe I have a. It's not a bird; it's the bird, and it's not a hill; it's the hill.
Okay.
Maybe the hills. Oh. Here comes the sun. Or even with you, here comes the sun. Could be.
Da-da-da-da.
Here comes the sun. The tree meets it. Okay, I try it again. Here comes the sun. The tree meets it. And I say, run, forest, run to the forest. The bird and the hills are there to say goodbye. I would have to have something else that meets it. Maybe greets it.
Yeah, that's good.
And as it goes to meet, the tree greets. How do you spell that? Greeting with 2 E. Yeah.
Yep.
Here comes the sun. The tree greets it, and I say, "Run, forest, run to the forest." The bird and the hills are there to say goodbye. It could be the end of the tree. I don't know. There are no leaves. Is it in what period of the year?
I'm not sure actually, but it has no leaves, obviously. So it could actually be wintertime or late autumn.
I'm thinking of having it on the top of my piano here in my house. Okay, next one.
Wow, next one. Yep.
Oh. That's the background on the former picture.
Sort of, yeah, I guess.
Fantastic. Yeah, I love this. Those bring so much memory of spring and of warmness, and the sun comes back, and yeah. I've been out in the this is in a, you see the grass here and you see those. I know the name again in Swedish. I don't know the English name of those flowers. I don't. Here I have some difficulties because there are so many. It's hard to pick one. And yet that's what you do. You pick one or two or three and you come home and you put them in a glass of water. I think it's allowed. Yes, it is. Yeah. I'm out of words now. So it's your turn.
Okay. Maybe I can relate to what you said about that it's hard to pick one. It's the same thing with a camera, I guess. Where do I put the focus? And here I found one that's actually looking right back at me, I think. The one in the middle, slightly to the right there. It's perfectly symmetric. And it's facing me. So beautifully. And then there's something about the colors as well, because the flowers that are in focus, they look mainly blue. And there is this, I guess, purple color, a little bit of that. But if you look in the back and in the very front, there is more of that purple color. And it seems to be less in the middle. I have no idea why. Maybe it's about the light there. But I guess the main thing here is the one looking back at us, which I think nature does always, and we don't always see it or sense it or experience it. But of course, it keeps an eye on us, or two. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay, I have a short poem here, maybe. Then you have to know that we have already seen you, because otherwise this doesn't make fully sense. Okay.
Mm.
Previously behind, now in the front. Why are you so shy? Are people picking at you? Or could it be because even the spring hesitates, and then we pick you?
Yeah. Yep.
Mm.
The spring hesitates.
Mm. Okay, here comes something interesting out of nowhere, or out of concrete, maybe. Or is it nowhere? I'm thinking of the Death Star here. I don't know why. So there is life even at the Death Star. Something comes out of nothing. This reminds me of once when I was in the northern parts of Sweden at the highest mountain we have, called Kebnekaise. I was around my 20s, I guess. We were there, and we climbed the highest mountain and so on. We had a fantastic week. And one of the days, we also went to a former volcano that was close to Kebnekaise. It's called Tulpagorni. And what happened then was that there is like a caldera, and that's the name of the surroundings of the volcano top. And it's an dead volcano since many years, so it was not active at all. But we climbed there, and then we went over that top of the caldera, and we went down with ropes and stuff, and it was all black out of lava that had been there for probably 1,000 years. I don't know. And there was a girl also on this trip. I don't know how many people we were, maybe 10 people. It was a guided tour, I guess, if I remember it right. And as we came there, it had been a quite intense climbing, and all of us were quite tired and so on. And then all of a sudden, she was like totally exhausted. And then all of a sudden, she just spoke one word, and that was life. And then there was like a small flower or whatever it was in this big black lava surroundings. What she said, life energy. That was the word, life energy. So life energy.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. This picture is actually taken in the center of Lund, just outside the biggest church, Domkyrkan, in Lund. And I guess it's a lot about life energy or life force even. There is a small crack in the concrete there, and in that crack there's enough soil, nutritious soil, for one seed to start growing. And there's all of a sudden there is life in the concrete, and there's grass growing in this little crack. That's just pure magic to me. And there I was, lucky to have my camera, of course, but Again, this is a reminder of for us to keep our eyes open for life, love, and beauty everywhere, even in the cities, even in the concrete.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. I wonder if it's really that something comes out of nothing. There is probably something. There is something that comes out of nothing. Or is there something that comes out of something?
Yeah, I guess that's the $1 million question, right? Does something always come from something, or can something come from nothing?
I believe there's always something before something.
Something. Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Here is the short poem called Proof of Life, Concrete Love. There is something that comes out of something, sowing the seeds of love, pure magic, life. In that order.
In that order. Fantastic.
So first there is something that comes out of something. I don't know what something could be. And then sowing those seeds of love, and then comes the pure magic in, and then there is life. So it's like some kind of a creation. Proof of life, concrete love.
Wow.
Is that okay?
It's more than okay.
Does it go with your fantastic picture? I mean, even if I write like how many words, I don't know, 1 million, it's still those are so beautiful. Oh, we had that already. I'm moving in the wrong direction.
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. That goes again, and here comes what?
Yep.
This is funny. I love this. Funny because I don't know again what it is. Is it like first I just what is this the bird or is it there is someone that has been here before. Do you see that there is a spider net, or is it just me?
Could be.
I don't know if it can zoom in here. No, we couldn't. Sorry. Here is something here, which I believe is a spider net.
Yeah, I see it now.
So even if it's almost alien, someone has already been there. We're not the first. So it's like I mean, you come to the moon and you realize that there's already been someone.
There's already a flag there.
There's already a flag there.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm feeling glad when I look at this picture. And probably not, even if we're not the first, we're probably not lost. Again, I'm done. I don't know what to say here. This is just funny. I mean, it brings out laughter.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, when I saw those guys or whatever it is, it's what is this? Well, it's obviously something that's growing on a branch or a twig there. To me, it looks a lot like fire, like fireworks. Nature's fireworks. Small rockets that are taking off. growing up sort of with jet engines, missiles even taking off there. Yeah, really weird in a way. For those who wonder, it's taken in Alnarpsparken, the big fantastic park not far away from here. Again, very close vicinity. And I like the fact that that orange color comes back all the way into the depth of the picture. So there's a lot of those missiles taking off at once. Yeah.
This is real. This is not a poem. This is like this is something
Let's
else.
hear it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not proud of myself now. Maybe we should skip the last sentence here. I don't know yet. Okay, so this is humanity at its best? Question mark.
Okay.
So okay. So here we go. First we conquered the world, then we traveled to the moon to conquer the universe, just to realize that someone has been here before. Laughter and fun, shouting and sprouting alien spiders.
Yeah. The alien spiders came first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows? Yep. I don't know what to say.
I mean, that was my reaction when I saw it. I don't know what to say.
I know.
Sorry.
That's totally
I'm not proud
right.
of that one.
That's all right.
Okay, here we go again.
Yeah, there's you sort of revealed the next one already.
Yeah, I did that.
It's similar.
Okay. A friend of mine already have given this story. I can take it again.
Same,
here it goes. Humanity at its best. No, sorry.
Or second best. Maybe.
Second. I can call it humanity at its second best. Oh no, I don't know yet. Can we skip this? Is that
sure.
okay? I've seen it before.
Yeah, it's the same but different.
You can call it same but different. I write that same but different. Who was it that came up with that sentence?
I don't know. It's become a classic, but nobody knows where it comes from.
Same but different.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I don't know what I do here. I mixed it.
The directions.
Directions.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh, this is something. This one. What is the name of this tree in English? You know that?
Birch, I think.
Birch. Yes, here is a memory from my childhood. My grandparents had a little cabin that I very often traveled together with them to this little cabin outside the city where they lived, and I was there during my, I guess from, I don't know how young, up until at least 15, 16 years old or something like that. And they had a lot of those birch in their garden around this cabin. And I love this picture. I mean, of course, you can see a heart there, but for me, it's more than that. It's like my childhood. It's my my best friend, my grandmother. Yeah, she was my best friend when I grew up. I realize now I miss her. And yeah, I also feel the I can't say if it's in the autumn or if it's in the spring, where there's still some leaves since last year on I can't say, but I guess it's in the autumn here, as I'm there, as I'm a child. Oh, a tricky one again. But it brings in front of me memories. And now I'm not in my childhood anymore. Not in my youth. Yeah, maybe I'm a little bit childish.
Okay.
And earlier today, I realized that I was also a little bit youngish. Do you call it that? I don't know. Yeah. I'm complete.
Yeah, well, I like this one as well. It's sort of a bit of a mystic feeling to it. It's a bit blurred, everything except this front leaf, which has sort of a face on it, I would say, smiling even. And then there's something going on in the back, especially to the right there. And it seems to be lit up from behind. They're backlit, the different areas of the pictures, the different leaves. So it's a mystic feeling with a smiling leaf in front.
And, yeah, smiling leaf. Okay, so now I tried out a new way of arranging the words, and I should actually almost show you how it looks like, because otherwise it's a little bit hard. But on the left side, I have one or two words, and on the right side, I have some words.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I tried out. On the left-hand side, birch. On the right-hand side, birth. On the left-hand side, my childhood. On the right-hand side, in the woods. On the left-hand side, youth. On the left and the right-hand side, smiling you.
Beautiful.
I like that. I'm a little bit more proud of this one than the alien spider.
Yeah, there is poetry and there is poetry.
Yeah. Picture poetry in motion.
Yeah.
Couldn't we call it this instead of just picture poetry? I mean, picture poetry in motion. I like that.
Yeah, there is emotion in how we work here. Yes.
Okay, here we go for the next. Ta-da! Why all those leaves all the time? Have you gone into leaves?
I'm leaving now.
Yeah. Leave me
alone.
Okay, no, sorry. Now I was supposed to click on the computer to write something, and then I clicked leave me alone. I have a suggestion.
We can skip this if you like.
No, we don't skip it. We call it leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
I like that. Leave me alone. Yeah, but it says leave me alone. Look at it. It has a tear.
It's crying.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I can almost hear it. So I believe we should do so.
Let's leave it.
Let's leave it. That's extremely funny.
Well,
Leave me alone. And now I just realized how fun this was.
Yeah, I didn't realize it.
No, you have
either.
to say it like 10 times before I even realized.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Okay, so it's like so it's a leave that is a little bit what do you call it? Like aristocratic. Leave me alone.
Yeah,
that's extremely funny.
Leave.
Yeah.
Comma me alone.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I love that one. Leave me alone, and almost like in some kind of a leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Yeah. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Okay, we do the next one.
We do that. More leaves.
Why have you piled up all those leaves into a pile? More leaves.
I guess I like leaves.
Couldn't we just name this? If the previous one was "Leave me alone," this could be "Why did you leave me?"
Why did you leave me? Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
Okay, so it's obviously there's something about me and leaves and blurry backgrounds and those
funny.
dull colors. Some kind of melancholic.
Yeah, it's a melancholic. That is why it says, "Why did you leave me?"
Yeah. The leaves are sad.
Yeah, and the previous one was crying.
Yeah. These are at least still holding it together, but it's they're about to fall down.
It's just a matter of time.
Yep.
I really like this session. This is
all right. Try the next one.
Ta-da-ta-da. No, sorry.
Leave.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, we have.
This is so funny.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't know how to. Okay, sorry.
I can't take it anymore.
I can't take it.
I'm the last one now. I can't take it.
I can't take it anymore. I like that. So I've written this. I can't take it anymore.
Now I'm jumping.
Yeah. I'm leaving you.
I'm leaving you.
Sorry. Are we tired or what?
Oh, this is great. Okay. I'm leaving you.
I'm left. Left. No, that's I'm leaving you.
Okay.
I can't take it anymore. I'm leaving. This one is looking in another direction. It says like, I can't take it anymore. I'm leaving you, and goes away. Just like that.
To the left.
Okay, I'm just asking here, Roland, so you don't. I hope you see the fun in this, so you don't.
Yeah,
you're standing on my feet here as a picture poet. I can't bear this.
No. This is funny.
Okay.
I should have checked for the number of leaf pictures before we started. Okay. If there's another leaf, we just quit.
No. This is a flower leaf.
This is a flower. Yeah.
What do you call those? It's
it's
not a leaf. This is a.
I know this word, but not now.
Okay. So in Swedish, it's still a leaf. But maybe it's a part of the flower, or it's a leaf. I don't know.
No, that's a flower.
I like the pink. It all brought me some kind of I like the contrast here, pink to green, and also the if something is centered, very often it's like what do you call it? I don't find the words here. This is not regular. This is irregular. What do you call that? It's something with. Never mind. We can call it
asymmetric.
Thank you. Asymmetric. That was the.
Yeah, this one is totally asymmetric. Always, all kinds of ways.
And Ooh, what comes next? That's my question. So when this falls, what comes next? That's my question, and then I know, but again, I'm fluent in Swedish, so I have a problem here with my English words, finding the words for this orange little fruit that comes after this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I should know this. I should really know this.
You know what I do now?
I'm guessing, yeah. That's all right. You could pretend that you're writing poetry.
Rosehip. I didn't know that. That was a totally new experience for me to find
Rosehip,
that.
very good. And blomblad is petal, by the way. Petal.
How could you just find that word in your head?
Well, it was there somewhere. Rosehip. So this is the birth of a rosehip.
So I'm done. Now it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah. Very asymmetric, as you said, and I think also there's something interesting in what is revealed when the flower sort of goes away. I mean, the green, whatever those are called, the green leaves. Let's call them leaves. Everything is leaves.
Leave me alone.
The green leaves. I mean, they're beautiful as well. They look like some kind of, I don't know, wild skirt or something. And the last petal. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but
petal. How do you spell
petal or petal? It's there. It's still beautiful. It's a bit. It looks like someone has nibbled a bit on the edge there. So it's slowly returning to where it came from, I guess. While something else is created. Rosehip. Yeah. And a very green background as well. Yeah.
I'm
maybe. I don't think we were the first here either.
No, again, someone was here before. Again, it could have been the spiders.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So we're the second runner-up, or whatever you say. Yeah.
I'm searching for a word or two. Maybe that's what I needed. Okay, pink and green, a word or two. Asymmetric in so many ways, not to mention what comes next. The last petal, a rosehip on its way.
Yay.
Is that okay? We can always squeeze those poems afterwards, or throw them away, or maybe we can write a book. I don't know.
Maybe.
Next one is a rose.
A rose.
A rose. A rose is a rose. This is almost like on the cake. Very beautiful picture. But some of the other ones, not that all the leaves were like, I really love some of the leaves. But I also like this one. The problem with this one is that I think I've seen it before. I mean, a rose is a rose. It's very beautiful. And it's a rose. I don't know how many roses I've seen, but I always enjoy them as I see them and as I smell them. Or like that.
Mm.
Here I have problems with my words again. I don't know how to say this in a good way, because I want to whiff it.
Yeah. Mm. What are you after? A better word for smell? Sniff.
And whiff.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, well, this is a postcard picture of a rose. It's almost a perfect picture of a rose.
Yeah, it is.
But
there is something with
it. To me, those small roses.
Oh, now I see them. They are like intruding.
That's what this picture is about. And I just realized that now.
I didn't see them because it was like had some of the camera stuff is in the way
of the techie stuff. Yeah,
technical stuff. I didn't see that before. Sorry, I see it now.
So, and it's very interesting because I haven't thought much about it either until now. I mean, if you just look at those small guys there, they're sort of, well, they could be trying to push the big one away, or they're sort of supporting it, making it. It's like they're servants to the big one. It's really those guys who are holding the big rose. And especially the one on top there, he's sort of waving with the green leaves that we don't know the name of. Yeah, so at first, this is a too good picture of a rose. But if you notice those small ones, something happens to me, at least. Yeah.
Okay, so here comes a poem which is not yet fully. More can be done here, but I like it at some point. At least some, maybe the last sentence. Maybe I should. Okay, I know how to do it. I just delete the other ones.
Less is more.
Yeah, less is more. And now I see it clear. The small roses are me near.
Wow. Yeah, that's it.
And you never got to see the other two lines because I deleted them.
They're gone. Gone. This is good.
Ooh. Whoops. Here comes again something fuzzy. What is this? A wild beer? It has to be water, right? Is it the waterfall? I don't know. Again, I maybe I'm a little bit tired here. I can't really say. For me, it's like something from the Muppet Show. Actually, who is it? No, I sorry. It has to be my eyes now.
Could this be the last one, maybe?
No, we have to have another one in the end.
After this one, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
yeah,
it's not a poodle.
Water.
It's
it's water.
It is water. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Or maybe I shouldn't have said, but yeah.
Are you sure?
Well,
yeah, it's a waterfall. No, it's not a waterfall.
How can one be sure of anything?
How can one be sure of anything?
It's something coming from something.
Yeah, again. If I just forget that you said water and I can say what I see, I see a bear. I see fuzzy bear, maybe from the Muppet Show, and I see almost like a face of a poodle or something. Or is it a horse? Maybe a dog. I'm not sure what I see. I'm not confused. It's more like I have so many suggestions on what it can be. It's like a wild horse coming out from a fire in some sense with wings, and wow, it's like when you during the summer sometimes you can lay down on the grass and you look at the clouds that they form new formations, and you just can. This is a picture that brings this to me. Imagination and
Yeah. So it is water. It's a stream somewhere, not sure where. And it's funny when you freeze running water like this.
Is it frozen?
No. When you freeze it with the camera, I mean, you take like 1/100th of a second. You sort of freeze one frame. Then you can see things, faces, whatever your imagination brings to you. But when you look at it without the camera and the water is just passing, you don't see it because it moves all the way, all the time. It's constant moving, and it's just, well, it can be beautiful, but it's sort of much more of a mess than it is now. And the color is well, it's like a beer. It's probably what's it called, the brown color in water, humus in
Okay, I said beer, like the animal. Not beer. Yeah, it could be beer.
Yeah, it looks like beer to me.
Yeah. Yes, it does. No, I see that, but I
You said bear.
Bear.
Oh yeah, the animal. Okay.
Yeah, the animal.
Yeah.
Drinking the drinking animal.
All right.
No, the
Fuzzy
animal.
bear.
Fuzzy
Yeah,
bear.
there's a okay. Yeah, there
It could be a beard also.
a beard. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of animals, a lot of faces. Yeah, it's fascinating with water when you sort of stop the motion. And I'm afraid there might be one or two similar pictures coming up. Who knows?
No, you don't say so.
We'll see. Same but different again. Maybe. Okay, so what do we have?
Okay. And now I have again a poem with a name first. So the name of it is called Imagination. Okay, so now it goes. Beer, bird, beer. Let's have a drink.
Yeah, maybe we should. Oh yeah.
Maybe I should write suggestion instead of imagination. Okay.
Beard. Beer.
Let's have a drink.
The B words.
The bees and the bees. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so if there comes another, can we just move on then? Yes, or shall we say the same again? Imagination again. another imagination. Once more.
We'll see what comes up. I'm not sure.
Oh, wow.
Totally different.
Totally different. Totally different. And actually, this picture I've seen before, and I mean this picture, and not the picture. So I really love this picture. This one, I would say, talks for itself. It is like, here I am, or something like that. Didn't you name this once, or just is it just me that it has a memory here that I don't remember? It could be that it says "Here I am."
Could be.
or is it just me? Don't you put names on your pictures?
Yeah,
I've seen it
usually.
some. Or is it here and now? Is that the name of every picture? No. But it happens every now and then.
Well.
Here I am.
Here I am.
And then the other son and the other one says, "I see you."
Okay.
So well, this brings joy, I say, and it brings it's like there was a commercial in Sweden when I was in my 20s. It was from a famous beer company in Sweden, and they had put together. It was about blue feelings, and they had put together different songs about blue, the color blue in different famous songs, and they combined it with nice pictures from the summer nights in Sweden, which are really, really magical and really a lot of. I have memories like those commercials actually. Yeah.
Blue memories.
Yeah. Blå känslor i natten.
Blå himlar och hav. Blå. Yeah.
Fest med stillheten som gäst. Something like that.
Yeah.
And this is one of them.
Okay.
It's from the commercial, more or less.
Okay. Commercial picture.
No, but not like that. But I would say those commercials were not commercials for me. It was more like, okay, get rid of the beer or give me it. I don't know, but that's not the case. It was more like the feeling.
Summer night feeling.
Yeah, summer night feeling. I love that. I'm done.
Yeah, so this, I remember taking this, and it's one of those growing things that you typically remove from the fields. So it's weed, not the kind of weed that you smoke, maybe, but weed, ogräs. But of course, it waves in the air with hearts, and that's just amazing. Like saying, "Well, let me be, let me stand here and just do my thing." And it was standing close to a small country road, a really small road, gravel road between two fields, and the sun is setting behind there. So if I would name it now, it might be "Love is in the Air," or is that too much of a cliche? The weed waving, the heart waving weed.
I love that. Here I have some difficulties because as I realize here now, I have my memory, and of course I can write that summer night feeling, but how can anyone else relate if you haven't been in Sweden during midsummer or during midnight sun and stuff like that? Maybe it's like Country Roads Take Me Home. It could be like a feeling that comes with that kind of songs and that kind of so if you have that feeling and you just translate it to midsummer with ancient traditions of midsummer festives.
Yeah.
I don't know what to write here. I have written some words and I don't know. Can you help me out?
So what do you have?
Love is in the air. Isn't that a song?
Yeah. Love is in the air. Da, 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 da. Yeah.
Country roads take me home.
So
Yeah,
how many songs can you come up
can
with?
you come up with looking at
this
this
one?
picture? No. Okay, so you get to choose. You can either call this "Love Is in the Air" or "Summer Night Feeling," or you can call it "Country Roads Take Me Home." Is that okay? You get to choose 1, 2, or 3, and you chose 1. I choose 2, and who goes for 3? Yeah, we don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see who goes for 3. Yeah.
Okay. So 2 more pictures. Is that okay? Or 3? Why not?
Why not? We're in a flow now.
We're in a flow. This is summer for me. This is so much summer. And yeah, I can see myself running around there on the fields. It's fields, it's warmness, it's again childhood, I guess. Fields. And here I'm not confused at all. Here I feel complete and whole. Maybe it's because I have those relations to nature as I have. I could just take my jacket off and throw it in the grass and lay down on it and take a deep breath. And I think I've actually picked a lot of those straws there. And you know what you can do with them? If you pick them, you can, this you probably know, it's like a game when you were a kid. You draw your fingers from the bottom of the straw up, and then if it was a small bouquet, it was a small, we call it chicken, not chicken, what do you call it, small chickens? Chickens.
Yeah, chicken is a small one.
And then a little bigger, it was a bigger chicken. And then if it ended up with a whole plume, with a whole, then it was a big chicken. No, sorry, what do you call it? No, what do you call it? The man in the house. Cockroach. What do you call it?
Yeah.
But
it was something about. Yeah, but what was the meaning? There was.
Okay, so if you got
the small one, let's say you got the small one.
Yeah, if roaster was the name of the guy.
Yeah, the big guy.
The big guy. So the roaster goes higher than the hen, and then goes the chicken. So the chicken is the smallest, then the hen, and then the roaster.
Yes.
So if you and I did this,
it's a competition.
Some kind of. I mean, you never really won.
No,
because you just did it again and again. It's like when you do paper, scissor, and what do you call it? Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah. I mean, you never come to an end there. You just continue. If you do it as a kid, I mean.
That's because you don't decide the rules first.
Yeah. I must tell you a little story about my daughter a couple of years ago when she was around her 5 or 6 years, something like that. We were doing rock, paper, scissor, paper. What order?
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay, so we did those for a couple of times like this, and then comes magic wand, and I was like, magic wand? Yeah, magic wand.
That's really good. Again, that can happen when you don't decide the rules. Or you make up the rules as you go. I like that. Very good. Magic wand always wins. Yeah, well, this picture is early summer, late May or June
Mm.
ish. Warm sun about to set, and just plain grass, I guess, some sort, in a big field. And then there's sort of a family of straws standing out there. Not that many, a handful. And they're looking out over the field, the whole field. They're looking out. Maybe they're some kind of guardian straws, keeping the rest of the field safe. And it looks very safe, very soft.
Mm.
And in one way, it makes me want to do this thing as you just described.
Mm. I'm thinking here, was it important that you even won the game?
No, not in this case. No, I remember the same thing as you. It wasn't really a competition. It was not a competition. You just did those out of curiosity to see what you got. And it didn't mean anything either.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So here I go. Feelings in a field, green grass, straws standing out. Chicken, hen, and rooster. Winning has no meaning.
Good.
Mm.
It's just an interesting experience.
Yeah,
out of curiosity, but there is nothing bad, nothing. Well, no competition. That's good. That's nice.
I call
like
it
that.
now curiosity.
Mm.
Yeah, I like that. I would say I feel curiosity when I look at the picture now, as we have spoken for a while. I couldn't really, as I said earlier, that I felt like I was comfortable with this. It's not it's order in some sense. At least it's nice.
Yeah. So what else do we have?
I've used this picture in a brochure or something. I remember it's about the young entrepreneurs. So when I see it, I'm thinking of young entrepreneurs. I know, and then one of our colleagues working with me in this program for young entrepreneurs, Janet, she told me, "Why is it alone?" And then I found another picture with a lot of them. I was so.
Yeah,
what I liked
that's
with
a good
this one
one.
is those contrasts. It's like, wow, so nice. Smack. It's like a commercial. no, but not, maybe not. But it's a picture that you have. If I would have been a photographer, I would have liked to have taken this picture. I don't know why, because I mean, in some sense, but it speaks to me. It says something to me, I guess, and that's probably why I took this and used it for this. It's not a commercial picture I did. It was more like something, almost like a logo, but not a logo.
Yeah.
And up until she said, "Why is it just one?" And I had to change it, and then I found a similar picture with, I don't know how many.
Okay. I need to speak to Janet.
No, but I realized that
No.
what you said here is.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, entrepreneurship is not being alone.
No, of course. But if you look closely, there are more to come. So this is a pioneer, if you will.
Yeah, it's an entrepreneur. I knew it.
we're back on track.
Great. I would change back.
Yeah. Yeah, then I need to speak to Janet.
Mm.
Yeah, well, it's very much about the contrast, of course. And the red dot, a smack. But then if you look around, there's more stuff going on, interesting stuff, at least in the lower part of the picture.
Mm. Mm. What is that?
Yeah, let's see. Is it barley in English?
Mm-hmm.
Fields of gold. And more poppies coming up. So it's a pioneer, but it's about to expand its its enterprise.
I know what to call this. Okay, enterprise. What did you say? Enterprise. Now, can you say that again?
Yeah, it's about to expand its enterprise, or yeah, something like that. It's growing, and
I've given it a name, and it wasn't meant to be. It just got a name, and it's about people talking about early adopters. This is not an early adopter. This is an early creator.
Yeah.
So here comes the questions: entrepreneur, alone, together, pioneer on its way. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Yeah, smack.
Smack.
Yeah, smack. Yeah, but I like ta-da better than smack.
Ta-da. Yeah.
If that's okay with you.
Absolutely. Smack.
The thing here is that the pictures, they are much more than those words, so you can just delete this later on. But it's quite fun. I like those kind of what do you call it when you in Swedish there is a specific word for this ability. It's called tillfällighetsdikta. No, that's just the wrong picture.
Tillfällighetsdikta. Oh, right.
And what you write is a tillfällighetsdikt. So it's like a poem in the moment.
Yeah. Poetry in motion.
Poetry in the moment. And I've always liked that. Did you lock the door? No, it has to be open because someone left earlier. Because a guy is coming here soon.
Okay.
Okay. A barley again.
Yeah.
This is cool because you don't know if it's this. I mean, it could be like when you're going with a train. Are you standing still, or is the surrounding standing still, and you are moving around? Okay, it seems like it's mounted to the ground with this straw coming up, but who says? So even if it stands still, it's in motion. This is poetry in motion. Wow, this is. It's almost like a grasshopper, but it's a barley, I guess. So here is the dynamic and the static at one. I like this one. It's not, again, some of the previous pictures when we talked about confusion, this isn't confusion. This is just pure energy. Yeah. I think I have. Yeah, this. I'm complete here.
Okay. Yeah, this is this is pure energy, pure green life force energy. Mm. 50 Shades of Green, maybe, at least. Mm.
50 Shades of Green.
Yeah. So what's the English word for the green color in nature? The chlorophyll. Is it chlorophyll?
Chlorophyll, I guess.
It could be. Yeah.
I guess so. Chlorophyll, yeah, I guess so.
Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll up.
Chlorophyll up, yeah. Are you still finding your words, or what is happening?
I'm stunned. I think I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here comes 50 Shades of Green. Entropy, static and dynamic energy.
Yeah.
Do you want it once more?
Yeah. Sure.
50 Shades of Green. Entropy, static and dynamic energy.
Wow. Yep. Precisely.
Wow. Here is Midsummer for me, but not in the evening like the previous one with those blue feelings and so on. This is Midsummer lunch. I've just created a with flowers picked, 7 they should be, I guess, into yeah, whatever it's called, when you tied it up into a ring, wreath
that you put on your head.
That put on your head,
right. Yeah.
and yeah. A cotton sweater in the summer, and this blue flower, which I can't name in English. Blåklint in Swedish. The English word says cornflower. Maybe that's why it's called corn blue. Could be.
Yeah.
Must be. I mean, why do we call it corn in Swedish?
Have you heard of the blåkål?
Cornflower.
Yeah.
Cornflower.
I didn't know that. Good one. So here again, a lot of green chlorophyll, but some of it have turned blue. And all the straws in the field are parallel and vertical, except for 2. Well, they're still parallel, but going.
Yeah, what do they do?
What do they do? Yeah, exactly. Who told them to grow like that? Yeah. So there's some kind of playfulness in this order here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here is the poem. Green have turned blue. Midsummer, I love you. Those two, what do they do?
Yeah. What do they do? They're different. They stand out from the crowd.
Green have turned blue. Midsummer, I love you. Those two, what do they do?
This is so funny.
Yeah, that was quite funny. I like. I mean, poems like that are as funny as that picture, and that picture is more funny than those words. How can that come? Can something be equal and then more?
And then more, and then some.
It reminds me of a poem from two Swedish comedians. It's about equality, equal. All people are born equal. Some are more equal than others.
Yeah. And those two.
Those two, they are there. Yeah. Shall we take one more and then
final one? Yeah.
Final one. And then we can just go through the poems and see what we have written and if it's still...
And see if we remember the pictures that belongs to the poems.
Yeah, or we can have the pictures at the same time.
Yeah, we could.
Instead of us just talking and talking and talking. Wow, this is funny. This is like windmills or... windmills. This is what comes up into my head. And it looks like Netherlands without it being it, but and it's not just because of the windmills, it's also because of the orange color. That's playfulness again. I can't say any memories here, but I've been to the Netherlands twice. Do you know what I did when I was there?
Well, there are a couple of things you can do in the Netherlands. Of course, they have the Heineken beer. They have the clogs.
I drank some beer. Okay,
and then some.
Clogs. I was actually out walking.
Oh, you can do that too. Yeah, and then you can go by boat on the canals.
Yeah, you can do that, but I haven't done that. But I've been walking a lot in Netherlands. It's a march called the Nijmegen.
Yeah.
So you go out.
You've been walking with your boots on.
Boots on, yeah. Together with my friends. No, it was when I was in the military. So there is like a long walk there. You walk. Okay, there are different distances, but I think it's approximately 30,000 people walking around for a week or something, and you can go for just one day and so on. We went for 4 days, and we 170 kilometers during 4 days.
Wow!
So it's 40 something kilometers.
But why?
There was a medal, you know. Yeah, there was a medal, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Looking like that,
walking
actually.
For gold.
I should show you this. There's a medal there. It's almost like... okay, maybe I remember it.
Medal to the petal, medal to the pedal, pedal to the medal.
Okay, if I'm right now, you should say you're right now.
Okay, getting ready to.
Okay, so those are the medals from how do I do to get it in a big one? What happened now? This was odd. I try to... okay, if I want to show this picture, how do I do then? Can't I open it?
How do you do?
Yes, here we go. So if I'm right now, it should be in the picture. So it was quite the same, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Except that one had 5.
Yeah, okay, but I mean,
Good enough.
yeah, but the rest it's the same number
I
of
understand your
green and
association.
orange, and this is Netherlands. And if you go for windmills, you probably will find a similar picture. Don't you think so?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm quite sure.
Maybe not fully, but yeah.
Yeah. So this is also midsummer time, at least, and it's kind of a different. I would say it's a sort of poppy Valmo, but
It is.
well, yes and no. It reminds me of them, but it's different from the usual type. But it grows in the same places.
It is the same. It could be that it is.
It could be. But a normal poppy has more than 4 petals. Petals. Did we ever get the pronunciation of that right? No, we didn't.
Petals.
Anyway, well, yeah. But it's very much a windmill as well. I agree. And then there are those small green ones with spikes or whatever it is. I think they're funny.
I have something here. I don't know if it's a poem, but it's like a couple of words combined.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Windmills in the Netherlands, playfulness in the Wonderlands. And you can combine those words. You can say windmills in the Wonderlands and playfulness in the Netherlands. And maybe, what is his name in the Never Neverland? Peter Pan. He's also green and with such a hat.
Never Neverland.
Isn't it Never Neverland?
Yeah. Just playing around with moving the words around again. So Never Neverland.
Never Neverlands. Okay.
Peter Pan. Yeah.
Okay, so now it has another set of words. Now it's windmills in the Netherlands, playfulness in the Wonderlands, and Peter Pan in the Neverlands. That was hard to say. It was like a tongue twister almost. Can you say quick? Netherlands, Wonderlands, and Never Neverland. See if what happens. Faster.
Netherlands, Wonderlands, and Never Neverlands. Netherlands, Wonderlands, Never Neverlands.
Yeah, it works.
Tricky.
Yeah, but it still works.
The whole poem is more difficult if you just say it fast.
Windmills in the Netherlands, playfulness in the Wonderlands, Peter Pan in the Never Neverlands. Is it land or yes, lands? Maybe there are more than one. You don't know that, do you?
No. Who knows?
You can't ask Peter Pan, can you?
I could.
Peter can.
Peter can.
Sorry. Oh,
Peter Pan.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Right. Okay. What do we do now?
One more. I can't stop here now.
Oh, it's so funny.
This is so funny. Can we have one more?
Sure.
Do you have a lot of friends that do this together with you?
Not a lot. I get one new friend every year.
Last year it was Maria. So if you want to look at that, we still have it up on YouTube. So if you go into bestfolder.world, you surf into picture poetry and mood frames. One of the concepts. There is how many hours did you broadcast?
Not this many. It's a similar session, but different.
But different. Okay. I don't know if that was good or bad.
No, it's just this.
No, we had that.
Wrong direction again. Something different. Similar, but not same.
Spikes coming up. Mhm. Is this like a animal? It look like a snake or something coming up out of that, or is it me?
No, it's not you, Stella.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay, you don't have to say more. I've written this poem directly from what you told me, word by word. Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay,
so this is a conversation between two gentlemen. First gentleman he is like a nice gentleman. He wants to know stuff, and he is like eager to know stuff. So he posed a question. Is it an animal coming out there? Or is it just me? Then the other man answers, no, it's not you, Stellan.
It looks like a snake or something.
Yeah, it looks like.
Or is it me?
Okay, add this.
Oh my god. That's too funny.
Okay, we try it again then. I now added that line, of course, because I forgot it. Is it again? Two gentlemen.
Sorry.
I have to write this. Two gentlemen is sitting on a. Are they outdoors? This is a short story. It's like something you read in a.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, two gentlemen are sitting sitting on a bench. It's like those two old people.
Yeah,
we call them gentlemen, but they are like really old.
Old farts.
Yeah. What do you call them?
Old farts, you can say.
Farts.
Kan man gubbar.
Oh, okay. It's not about farting, no. Two gentlemen are sitting on a bench. One is farting. Okay, no. Okay, two gentlemen are sitting on a bench. Is it an animal coming out there? Looks like a snake or something. Or is it just me? No, it's not you, Stellan. No, it's not funny any longer. Why is that?
Why is
we have
that?
to take away this intro.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it an animal coming out there? Or is it just me? No, it's not you, Stellan. What happened now? I don't know what happened. We lost it.
This is really interesting. What's happening now? Because I was laughing.
Yeah, I
couldn't stop. I was crying.
And then it just went away. Okay, maybe it was the way I read it. We have to be inspired by the picture again. I can actually look at it again and say the same thing because it looks like something coming out there.
Yeah.
Is it a snake or something? Or is it just me? Then you're supposed to answer. You're too slow.
I'm too slow. No, it's not you, Stella.
No, we leave this.
It's just
okay, and we have to have some more serious picture
It's
to
a
end.
plant,
We can't end by this.
Okay, one more.
Okay, one more, and then we.
Let's hope it's
done.
different now.
Otherwise, I will.
Sort of similar.
Sort of similar. Okay. Wow.
This is
what
different.
Is this?
Yeah.
Is it an angry man? No, it's just you, Stellan.
No, it's you, Stella. Good.
I like this. This is like blood. No, it's not. It's like motion again. Or is it like, I don't know what those are called, but it's running on the, or she maybe, is running on the surface of the water. And it brings hope, this picture. I don't know why I feel it, but it brings hope, and it also brings it's like spreading of ideas, spreading of. But the funny thing is that this guy or woman or whatever it is, this insect, it's not in the middle of this wave-like, or is it? Maybe it's not on the surface. It's yes, it is. This is strange. Or is this that the sun goes in from this? Why is it red? There are so many questions here. Where do you find those pictures, Roland? So there's so many questions there. Walking. This is something that, at the same time, it brings hope. It also brings questions. I mean, just the thing that you can walk on water. That brings questions. Oh, sorry. Now again, I think I have a problem here with those arrows. As I'm not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to scroll here on my other screen. Okay. I see this little insect. This little walking on water, and realizing that it's spreading its ideas around the world. It's like a small step for an insect, but a giant step for all insects. No.
For bug kind.
A small step for an insect, a giant step for bug kind. It's getting late now. We have to wrap this up. Okay. To be serious for a while, because I'd really like this picture. There is something mysterious about it also. I think that maybe it's because walking water, but also because of those rings. I can't say anymore right now.
So I could explain most of the things with this picture, but I'd rather prefer not to do that, actually. Yes, it's an insect on water, and the water is quite red, obviously. But I like the how this raises many questions, and it's sort of mystic. And if you look at, and that happened to me right now, if you look intensely on the rings, there are patterns almost like interference patterns. Well, it probably is coming from those small waves, and it makes it sort of stand out, almost like it's not like a flat surface. It's more like almost like a, well, it's not a pyramid, but a.
When you do that, it sounds a lot. Now show me the pyramid.
Well, it's some kind of 3D effect. Illusions. And this is actually the only picture that I had to travel to take.
Red Sea.
No, it's not the Red Sea. It's
yes, it is. I see it.
It's a river in Spain, close to Sevilla. Yeah. Illusions.
Illusion, maybe. Is it an illusion? Do you think so? What is an illusion?
Well, it looks like the what I was trying to show, that its surface is not flat. There are small waves, but the patterns that those waves create makes it look like it's some kind of almost like a pyramid.
I'm looking here. Okay. I think I have something here. So again, there is some kind of a left-hand side and a right-hand side, but I'm not going to use that terminology now. But there is first a sentence, and then there is a question.
Okay.
And the sentence, is, I would say, life-affirming. And the question could be life-affirming or the opposite. So there is a question not only to the sentence. It's also a question to the world. Because as we answer the questions, the answers reduce the sentence. Okay, so here we go. First the sentence and then the question. Okay. Mysterious ways do we want to explain? Walking on water do we want to understand? Brings hope do we want to drain? Brings questions do we want to command?
Yeah, that was a great place to land this.
Yeah, I guess so.
Fairly long session.
So the idea behind this is that this picture can be so much, and yes, as you said, there are probably explanations for everything, or not.
Or not, exactly.
And just by saying that or not, or it could be this, or not. It could be that, or not. Just by adding that or not, I mean, this is actually ancient wisdom in terms of not being certain, not in a difficult way, being as uncertainty can bring in a lot of trouble or so on. But uncertainty is also a way of deciding what you want. So as soon as the question comes, there is a possibility of choice. Do you choose life affirming, or do you choose what brings you in the other direction? So every question is always in a context, of course, and it's always also in some kind of a... I mean, if you answer the question, is it then even interesting any longer? Could be.
Or not. Yeah.
So I suggest we end this session there and say thank you to everyone that has had the courage and what do you call it? Not only courage, but also endured
Endurance. Yeah.
this marathon. And I don't know for how long, but it's been a while. But it's been an interesting.
Very much so. Yeah.
I like this methodology.
Yeah.
It was quite fun. And again, those small poems, they are not there to reduce it. They're there to just tease a little bit because the picture says so much more.
Yeah, sure, but they do add things. I mean,
perspective here and there,
different
and,
ways, of course.
the last one, I'm really, I like that one.
Yeah,
I'm proud of that one. Ta-da!
that one you're proud of. Good.
Okay, so
well, thank you very much.
What do we say to the audience here? Then, when is the next time? Is it in a year? Next time they can meet you and your pictures interpreted by another person? Another.
I'm sure we'll do this in a year, but hopefully we can do something similar earlier. Who knows? Yeah.
So by that, really we say thank you for being here. And anything else you want to add, Roland?
No, well, thank you, Stellan. I'm totally impressed by your ability to write poetry in motion.
And I'm glad that we could exchange services today, as you also attended the Treehouse talks that I hosted together with you. And so let's end this stream for now and say thank you and goodbye. And for us, it's hopefully good night. And we're streaming on here for another, I don't know, what is now? Another 11 hours before the Best for the World broadcast has come to an end for this time. So see you there. Bye.
See you. Bye-bye. Thank you.